Hi everyone, so I'm doing my update to Deck of Panning. Always so excited to do this. I love using my custom cards. I love doing this game. This is a game by Emily and Max. She was inspired by books with Maddie, I believe, to do kind of a playing cards based panning game, and basically each card correlates to a prompt that she puts up on a spreadsheet every month, and we just kind of pull cards and go from there. But I have some updates for you, and then we'll jump into it. I think I haven't met all of my goals, but I've met 3 of them, so I'll be rolling out 3 of them today. All right, the last prompt I got was the first. Let's see. I think last time I had a full rollout. So right, the first thing is actually this product here. It was for the prompt newest, and this at the time was kind of a new to me product. Although I know it's been around for a long time. This is the Cover FX Custom Enhancer Drops. I am actually decluttering this and giving this away to somebody else. I still have yet to post my little bag of goodies for someone in my community to pick up, but I challenged myself to use it 6 times, and I found out in the 6 times I don't really have a need for it. So I'm gonna move it out of my collection. Next prompt I had is affordable. I picked my e.l.f. Power Grip primer here, and as you can see, it's not empty. I challenged myself to use it 18 times. I've actually used it half of that, 9 times so far. It's definitely an extra step on top of like the sunscreen I already put on, and I consider that kind of my primer. But yeah, this is definitely, like, I don't have a need for this in my everyday makeup routine, so let's try to use it up, and I think it'll be done after that. But yeah, I'll try to use it up 18 times for the purpose of this, but I'm hoping by the time 18 rolls around, it'll be almost done. I did meet my goal in my next prompt here, which is Has Pan, and I challenged myself to finish a cream shade in my Haus Labs palette, which I did. If you saw in my previous few palettes, I did not wait long enough to show you the empty pan. I've already repressed something in here, but I think I either have a picture up on my Instagram or something like that of the empty pan, but that is my first organic empty shadow in a very, very long time. Very proud of that. So I've already repressed something in here that's a little similar, just kind of like a contour-ish shade. So yes, met that goal. The next one was BOMB product, which is Black-owned makeup brand. I found out during the last video that my K-Skin lip gloss is actually owned or like founded by Winnie. Is her name Winnie Harlow? And she is, yeah, she's awesome. And so I found out while I was trying to use this that I really don't like squeeze tube packaging, and I feel like that's just across the board. Any product, skincare, lip, whatever, foundation, I just don't like squeeze tube packaging. Sorry, I'll probably clear my throat a few times. This is the 3rd video I'm filming, and I'm recovering from a cold, so sorry you have to deal with that. But yes, so I ended up decanting it into a few lip gloss tubes. One of them is in my purse, so I can't grab it right now, but this, I decanted the other half of it pretty much into this Buxom lip gloss tube, which I found kind of funny. This one says it has 10 grams in it, right? The other lip gloss that I decanted into, I think, was like 3 milliliters. This one, I think, says it holds 4.2, and that does not add up to 10. But despite that, this basically filled both of them. And there's like maybe a tiny bit left in here, but not like let's see, 3 plus 4 is 7. So I would think there's at least 3 milliliters left in here, but this is pretty much empty. So I think either it might say, you know, on the packaging, it might say that it's 4 milliliters, but maybe I can actually fill it up to like 5. And same thing with the other one. Maybe the other one's like 3.5 or like nearly 4. So somewhere between there, I feel like there's still like 1 milliliter discrepancy, but and I did have a bit of overflow with this one, I'll be honest. Like, I was wiping it a lot when I was first trying to put it in, because I didn't account for the wand again. This is frankening issues. So I might have lost like half a milliliter there, but I still feel like there's some discrepancy. But anyways, so all to say, I challenged myself I actually pulled a Joker usage on this, and I said I would use it through September. So I feel like now I've decanted them into packaging that I will actually use the rest of the summer, and I'm obviously not done with the product. And I did end up actually adding a bit of pigment to this. I just had like a lipstick that I've been needing to use up, so I ended up like mixing it a bit in here just to give it a little bit of pigment. And yes, I'm sure, like, let me show you so you can see there's a little bit of pigment in there now, because this one was originally clear. Yes, I'm sure having it in like clear translucent packaging is not good for a sunscreen based product, but this was the only other lip gloss tube I had. The other one, I think I featured in a makeup date previously, is opaque, so I feel okay with that one. But this one is translucent, which I probably shouldn't have done, but this one's staying indoors mostly, so I'm not as concerned with that. Yeah, so that is what's happening with this one. I'm gonna put this packaging into my empty bag, and maybe just pull it out for like the finale when I've reached my usage goal. So that's that there. And then the last one is Impulse, which, I mean, my channel name has now changed to The Impulsive Panner, so this is very fitting. And let me see, I put in here that I would finish my, I can't even read this anymore, but I somehow finished it. Oh, MAC perfume. Of course I couldn't read it because I don't own perfumes. I was like, what is this? This one has a weird story to it. Okay, so I got a sample of a MAC perfume, like I think it was called Creme Brulee. Was that right? I don't even remember. I can probably still smell it. Basically the whole story behind it and why it's under the impulsive prompt is because I have always been searching, like, I love the MAC fragrance scent, the MAC vanilla fragrance that they have in their lipsticks. So I'm always in my dreams, I've always been like, oh, I wonder if I can find a perfume or like a spray like that. That way I can just like have that scent all the time. But once I found out that MAC actually had a vanilla based perfume, I actually ran out literally like 15 minutes before the store closed and got a sample. And my thoughts on it are that I like the MAC vanilla scent because it is so fleeting, like in the sense of I get just a tiny bit of it when I put it on. I'm not really a fragrance person in general, so just that tiny little experience with it when I put on my lipstick is very satisfying. And to have it on me all day, and I think it just, the scent developed kind of weird on me, and my husband wasn't super happy with it. So it's just like all around, like, just a perfume is not for me. But all that to say, I actually decanted it into, like, started mixing it with other stuff, right, to kind of use it up. I put a little bit of it into my, like, everyday, this is not a setting spray. This is actually alcohol. I put a little bit in there, just so I can get a little bit of the scent every time I, like, clean my makeup products. You know, you may or may not say that is good or bad for it, but I was sticking with it. I mixed it in with a moisturizer that I was using up, and then finished that as well. And then my toddler got her hands on it, and it spilled all over my desk, and she had it all over her hands. So she smelled like this perfume for, I think, a day or two. But yeah, I'm gonna call it done. I've had my experience with perfume. You probably won't be seeing perfume on this channel for a very, very long time. Other than if there's like some sort of crazy amazing perfume that I happen to like, but I'm not a fragrance person, so that's that. So for that prompt, it is done. Sorry, that was a huge long story. But in the sense of it still living on in my collection, there's a little bit left in this alcohol spray that I have. I think for the purposes of this prompt, it's done. Okay, so let's pull 3 new cards and we will do that. So I haven't shuffled since the last time we touched these cards, so I will go ahead and shuffle these. And I have the game board in front of me, so we will see what we get this time. I have like a good smattering of products in front of me to pull from, but sometimes I feel like I always get a product where I'm like, oh, I could have like been more prepared and like grabbed some other stuff from the rest of my makeup collection, but we'll see what we can get. All right, so 3 prompts. I tend to cut from the middle, and then I also draw from the 2 cards from the top for usage goals. And so that's that. Let me see here. All right, first one here is Six of Hearts, which corresponds to this time collecting cobwebs. This is from Emily and Max's Graveyard Project Pan. One of those prompts. All right, collecting cobwebs. All right, what is collecting cobwebs? Of course, I didn't pull out the real stuff that is collecting cobwebs in my collection. That's in the rest of my collection. Oh man, I always feel like it's some sort of like lip liner or something that's collecting cobwebs. I will pull this one out. I've been just meaning to incentivize myself to use this more. This is a Nivea lip scrub, and I just don't use this very often. I don't find a need for it very often, but every once in a while, right? Like you just need a lip scrub. So I will pull this in for 2 cards from the top here. Oh, Joker again. Oh man, these Joker cards are following me around for the usage prompt. Okay, so my Joker card is one of my girls. I think this is actually my first. Yeah, my toddler. All right, so this one obviously trumps any other number. So, unless I pull it in, actually, let me see. Maybe I could use them together as a usage prompt. A Joker and a 6. 60 times seems kind of excessive for a lip scrub. Let's do 6 times 6, 36 times. Sure, let's do that. Okay, 36 times of usage. Nivea lip scrub. All right, let me write that down. This is the prompt, collecting cobwebs. Oops. Nivea lip scrub. This is for 36 times. Oof. I know it's not like the highest number I could ever assign to it, but I think by 36 uses, it'll be in this project for a while because I don't use it every day. And I think by then I will have used a good amount of it. So there's actually quite a bit left. It's right, like if I line it up with the cap, it's to the E there, as you can see the line there. I have way too much in my hands to properly show you guys what's going on. So that's that. I'm hoping it will be like down to the end by the time I'm done with 36 uses and very little left. So that will probably be in the project for a little longer. So I'll stick these 2 back in here. I think I took out my last prompt card. Let's shuffle, and then we'll do our second prompt here. Let's shuffle one more time. And then, ooh, wow, that's a terrible shuffle. Try again. All right, got it. All right, ready? Cut the needle. This is a queen. This is a flower, a picture of a flower that I took. Queen of Clubs. This one is pick your space. Okay, in the club section. Let's see. We have favorite color, no pan left behind, non-makeup item, pencil, color, nostalgic, out of your hands, oldest, and glittery. Ooh, okay. A non-makeup item or a pencil. A lot of these are color-based. Favorite color or color. All right, I will do a pencil. I have not been reaching for my lip pencils. I always, oh, so many lip products. This is what I always gravitate towards. Okay, I'm trying myself not do a lip product. But let's see, a non-makeup item. Do I have one in here? All right, I do have one that I have not been reaching for. So I guess, yeah. This is not what's in here. This is a Milky Toner by Thayers. You wouldn't expect Thayers to have a Milky Toner, right? That's like all the rage, Asian Beauty, whatever. But they came out with one. But I am housing it in an Asian Beauty like container here. But yeah, this is a Milky Toner. I actually use it a lot as like a makeup remover. I just like put it on a cotton pad and use it that way. But let me pull up usage goal on this because I have not been reaching for that very often. A Jack and a 7. Okay, 17 times. Hopefully I'll make a good dent. I think I dropped my pen. Is that where it went? Okay, I have more pens to pull from. All right, so I will use that one 17 times. This is for the prompt non-makeup item. Milky Toner 17 times. Okay, last prompt. Let's go. All right, let me shuffle again. Okay, I don't have the feeling I will get the Joker this time. I already got the Joker as a usage goal, but let's see. I feel like, am I always going to get a Joker at least once during my updates from now on? Maybe. I mean, I keep both the Jokers in, so I definitely have that chance. All right, let's see what I get. Oh my gosh. That really just happened? I feel like, man, I feel like all of the other panners that I've been watching, especially, my makeup is my new obsession. Yeah, this happened to her a lot last year. All right, this is my other little girl. She is 1 now. She was just a few weeks old, I think, in this picture, but she is definitely a jokester. I mean, look at those silly faces. Oh man, she's so cute. But I will do this one for. I have not gotten a Joker as a prompt yet. This is the first time. So, all right, this one's done. So, all right, I'm so taken aback. Like, what do I do? What do I do? A Joker item, like something that I like. Are you joking? I really don't want to work on this. I don't have all of my products in front of me, so this is why it's extra challenging. I feel like I had a few kind of like in the rest of my collection, which is behind. I keep pointing behind me because it's all in that room right there, which is the bathroom. But in front of me, let's see what I can pull. I think that's like somewhat of the challenge too. All right. I will. Are you joking me? Would I be crazy enough to do this one? I thought I had already like Joker items ready, but this is throwing me for a loop. All right, this one's gonna be crazy to me. I feel crazy saying this. Okay, I just got a Burberry eyeshadow. I know Burberry's not making eyeshadow anymore. I got it off of a resale site. This is very nostalgic product for me because I watched other people pan this, and I think it's my turn to pan it. So this is the Burberry eyeshadow in Rosewood. I think Sophie Alexandra is also working on this right now, but this is kind of like a taupey color. And my goal is to hit pan on this. Am I really saying that? I don't know. I don't know if I want to do it. All right, let me check my other eyeshadow palette here to see if there's any other crazy ideas that I have. I don't think so. I think this isn't Are You Joking? Like, I am pulling this challenge out of thin air for myself. I will hit pan in it. And just for funsies, let's see what the next... No, I don't think so. I think I will hit pan in it. Because I think, like, down the road, I'll have to do it anyways. I'm not going to keep this around. Like, the packaging is beautiful, but in terms of the shadow, in terms of the shade itself, like, it's not that special to me. So I feel like at some point, I would challenge myself to hit pan on this, use it up, franken it something, and, like, enjoy the packaging, of course. I could see myself, especially just the size of this, the sheer size of this, I could see myself, like, pressing in, like, a face powder or, like, some other face product in here that I might really enjoy, and just, like, really enjoying the packaging for what it is. But Joker. All right. Burberry eyeshadow. Hit pan. All right. That one's going to be fun. Yeah, all right, so that's my update. I did not expect that to happen whatsoever, but you know what? That is the spirit of the game. It is a little crazy, a little chaotic, and of course, I make it extra chaotic for myself, just the way I run the game. But you know what? I'm always up for a good challenge, and we'll get to it. I feel like this time around, I might have pulled in things where I might not have an update on, I might not have anything rolled out next time. Maybe the e.l.f. primer, I'll be able to roll out next time. Maybe like one of those lip glosses from the Case Skin that I like decanted into will be done by next time. But I like won't be rolling in anything new until I finish both of those lip glosses. Maybe the Milky Toner, if I really push myself, I'll be able to use it that 17 times and roll it out. So I think that'll be my goal But in terms of the Burberry one, I think I'll just enjoy this when I can. Like use it often, of course, to hit that pan goal. But isn't the packaging is so beautiful? But yes, very coveting this, and I'll be sad to see the pan, but I think I'll also be like whoever owned this before didn't like it enough to keep it, and I want to be the one who is gonna love it enough to use it up, you know, or like at least hit pan on it, I think, to show that use, and then, you know, to do with it what I imagine in my crazy panning mind. But yeah, I think I want to love on this. So that's that for this update. Thanks so much for watching. You know, please comment on your reaction below, because obviously I had tons of reactions during this video, but I hope that you enjoyed this update, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.